Hello, welcome to week 10 of Human Development, Educational Psychology. Hope that you had a good week last week and had a chance to watch all of the videos on the different theories. These are something that you'll need to know about. Our textbook does cover them a little bit, but your classmates did an excellent job in providing you with some additional information that's important and explaining the theories really well. So thank you for that. Hopefully you can go back and watch them if you haven't. So this week we will be moving into chapter 7, and one thing to restate is make sure that you go back and look at your portfolio drafts. I did put a lot of comments in those, and for the final portfolio, which is worth 10% of your final grade, you'll continue it. So you'll submit chapters 1 through 10 at the end. So when you have an opportunity, just be sure to go in and make any changes that I suggested. Even if you did really well on it, I likely put some kind of suggestions for you, so please make sure to look at those comments. And if you have questions, be sure and let me know. So this week for week 10, we're going to get into chapter 7, which is really the last chapter of all of the theories we'll be learning. Chapters 8, 9, and 10 cover application. So chapter 7 focuses on different types of development, more on social and emotional development. So go ahead and read chapter 10. Be sure that you take the time to watch the lectures over the chapter and read the notes. And then what you'll be doing for your activity this week is completing a survey on personality. So be sure you read the supplemental reading on personality development. It just explains it in a little more depth, and you'll need that to be able to complete the personality, the activity over the personality. So this is called the Keirsey sorter. It's a very brief questionnaire like the Myers-Briggs, if you've taken that before. And so what you'll do here is to first complete the temperament sorter, okay, and you will answer the questions and then transfer them to the answer sheet. And again, be sure to review the lecture, and then in a paragraph of 300 to 400 words, you'll explain how your personality type describes you. So what kind of traits do you have, what's positive about you, what's negative about you, and then how might your personality help you or cause difficulties when you are a teacher or whatever your profession may be. So how's it going to benefit you, and then how might it cause some difficulties or some obstacles perhaps. So this is the sorter. First you'll answer that, and then you place the answers on this document. And I'll explain to you what to do because a lot of times students have difficulty. So let's say on number 1, your answer is A. You'll put an X or check mark here. If number 2, your answer is B, you'll put an X or check mark here. Number 3, you put it, here, A or B. And so then you're just going to add the columns up. So you're going to add up all of your X's or check marks and put it here for column 1, for column 2. Okay, same thing for 3, 4. Okay, and then here. And so if it's 1 or 2, this is the extrinsic, intrinsic, all you do is bring it down. So if you have a 3 here and a 7 here, you just put a 3 and then a 7. But for this one, it actually has double. These others have double the amount of assessments. I guess maybe it's more complex. So this column you put here and here. This column you put here and here. And then you're just going to copy this, like say again it's a 3 and a 7. You're going to put down here a 3 and a 7 and say this is a 4 and a 6. Okay, so if this is 4 and 6 and this is 3 and 7, all you do here is add them up. So a 3 and a 4 would equal 7, and a 6 and a 7 would equal 13. So this would be your more dominant component. And the directions are down here as well. So for this activity, you'll submit this answer sheet in addition to a short paragraph. And then that's it. So be sure that you've read through the rubric to make sure that you have all the components that you need to submit. And any questions you have, just post them in the discussion board. Hope you have a great week.